EcoHealth.
Did you know mosquitoes have been around long before dinosaurs died out? I wonder if something as big and scary as a tyrannosaur hated mosquitoes as much as we do. I don't like getting bitten by mosquitoes any more than you do, but they are amazing critters that have been around for 80 million years. Listen up and find out why they are so successful and persistent. We can learn a few lessons from mosquitoes that will help us solve some of the big problems we face as humans. I'm Carol Ann, and I work for the San Gabriel Valley Mosquito and Vector Control District. What does vector mean? We'll explain that and much more. Buckle up. Vector is a very old word that means to carry. Fleas, ticks, lice, mites, rodents, and mosquitoes that live near us can pass their germs to us and are called vectors. They carry germs. Check out this bug. This is a mosquito preserved in a stone found in North America. That's the continent we live on. She looks exactly like the Culex mosquitoes living in our neighborhoods today, but she is 8 million years old. Long before humans walked on Earth, she fell into some fresh tree resin, got stuck, and died. Resin is a honey-colored, super sticky substance that drips from pine trees. The resin hardened around her body, preserving every detail. Over millions of years, the resin turned into a mineral. It fossilized into a semi-precious stone we call amber. Scientists took samples to compare her to Culex mosquitoes living today. They found that over the past 8 million years, Culex mosquitoes have not changed. So, if mosquitoes haven't changed for millions of years and humans are super clever and can solve so many problems, why can't we get rid of mosquitoes? The answer to that is written inside mosquito cells. They may not have changed on the outside, but it's what they've got inside that makes them so tough to get rid of. We can learn a lot from mosquitoes, like the importance of working as a group. We humans easily notice slight differences in each other. The shape of the eyes, ears, nose, whether one of us is taller or shorter, more or less muscular, lighter or darker. These are called traits. Traits are determined by inheritance, the blueprint that we get from our parents, half from our father and half from our mother. There are also traits you can't see. Some of you know about these traits because they determine skills and abilities. Some of us sing well, are really good at math, remember details, can run fast, catch a ball, or shoot a basket. But you wouldn't know a good mathematician if you passed them on the street. Then there are traits that even you may not be aware you have, such as resistance to certain germs or environmental challenges. You may not know about these traits because you've never faced a challenge where the trait is needed. The differences in all of these traits from individual to individual are called variations. Inherited traits, in combination with the environment and culture each of us are raised in, work together to determine how we make decisions and how we solve problems and how we look at the world. One of the most important traits humans share, and a trait that has made us wildly successful as a species, is our ability to work together. We're really good at teamwork. It's teamwork that's gotten us through tough times. Even more important, and this is key, it is our differences. Differences in the way each of us thinks, solves problems, sees the world, when part of a team makes us really good at solving problems. But only working together, bringing all those differences together, are we strong. Mosquitoes already do that. They work as a team. They don't think about it. They aren't aware of it. They just do it. Mosquitoes have traits we can see that allow us to tell the difference between different kinds of mosquitoes. These are 3 very different looking mosquitoes. They are completely different species. They're part of groups that are not closely related. They don't hang out together and may even be found in completely different habitats or different parts of the world. Visible external features make them easy to tell apart. But it's the invisible traits that make mosquitoes good as a group and very good at surviving. In the same group or species, one mosquito is going to look pretty much the same as the next. But each individual mosquito is unique, like none other, and has at least a few traits that make them different from all the other mosquitoes in their group. There are billions of mosquitoes, which means there are a lot of variations in traits between individuals. Many of the traits allow certain individual mosquitoes to survive poisons we use to try to kill them. The other thing that makes mosquitoes tough for us to control is that they grow really fast and in huge numbers. Mosquitoes grow in water trapped in stuff sitting in and around our homes. They don't need very much water to grow up into adults. A cup or so of water sitting for several weeks can produce thousands of mosquitoes. One female mosquito can lay hundreds of eggs in her lifetime. The time it takes for her babies to grow up and have babies of their own is called generation time. Mosquito generation times are much shorter than human generation times. Mosquitoes grow up in only 1 week. Human generation time is about 20 to 25 years. That's the time it takes for most humans to grow up and have kids of their own. Why does it matter how fast they grow up? Because the faster they grow, the more individuals, each with their own unique traits, are produced at a time. All those different traits, working together in one group, makes them strong enough to fight any chemical we use against them. Unfortunately, people help mosquitoes out.
Oh no!
How? There's a saying, old habits die hard. What does it mean? It means when people are in the habit of doing something a certain way, it's really hard to get them to try something new, even if the new way works better. People are in the habit of buying a chemical bug killer to spray down the whole area around their home to kill bugs. Even when they notice that it doesn't really work very well and it doesn't kill as many bugs as it used to. Each time they spray, the bugs come back faster. What's going on? Resistance. And it's all about inheritance and the variability of traits. Here's how it works. Using only chemicals to kill adult mosquitoes and other bugs doesn't work because it only kills the ones that lack a trait, allowing them to survive the chemical. Spraying over and over with the same chemical leaves behind the individuals that do have the trait that allows them to survive the chemical. And they are the ones that create the next generation of chemically resistant bugs. The more you spray each generation of bugs, the bigger the part of the population are not killed by the poison. Even when we switch to a new chemical, we just repeat the same selection process. In a few years, every chemical invented to kill mosquitoes or other bugs has been used, and now none of them work anymore. Stop. There's a better way. We have to get smart about mosquitoes. One trait that is not in the blueprint of any mosquito on the planet is a trait that allows baby mosquitoes to grow without water. Aedes mosquitoes can lay eggs on dry containers. Those eggs can sit for up to 5 years, high and dry, and as soon as the container fills with water, the eggs hatch. But they have to have water to grow. The eggs may be able to go without water for a long time, but at some point, they must have water to hatch and grow into adult mosquitoes. Repeat after me. No water, no mosquitoes. Removing the water mosquitoes need to grow is something they will never be able to adapt to. A Adapting means to add that trait to their internal blueprint. This takes teamwork on our part. Yes, you and me. Team up with me and my friends at Vector Control. We will control mosquitoes in gutters, washes, and underground storm drains. You take care of yucky water around your home. Tip it out, toss it out, and wear repellent to prevent mosquito bites. Working together makes us stronger than mosquitoes. Tip, toss, protect.